Alright, I am here. Happy Saturday. Much later than most of my Saturday streams. But I hope everyone's doing well. But, I did some progress. I wrote up a new hundo route that factors in the new changes we've made. So yeah, hopefully it's fine. Alright, so the change we've just made today, we no longer have to fight the mecha buns. We don't fight any of them because the forbidden keys we normally get from them, they go completely unused, and we don't actually get them visually added to any menu. So as far as the game is concerned, we don't actually have them, or at least as far as the rules are concerned, because the items we get, most of them we get because they go in the inventory screen. But since we get loot before getting all of the keys, that means we actually, I forgot what I was going to say. We don't actually get to see the keys in the inventory after we get loot. So because of that, the keys are kind of technically not really items that we can prove if you've gotten or not. Alright, so yeah, this is desrust. Haven't done hundo runs in quite a while. So it's gonna be bad. But at least it starts the same. Yeah, it starts the same through D6, I think. Gotta get readjusted to menuing. I know, Worm, I know. We unlock this checkpoint, or this portal, rather. Forgot the range on that. So, yeah, we don't have to get all lockpicks, but we still get a total of 8, I think. Yeah, 8 of the 12. Just because they do save time over getting the keys we would otherwise have to get. Should I go for a cave skip? The RNG trick? Why not? So you can actually skip going through both of these caves, but it's entirely RNG. The first one I never go for because it's way too RNG. It's basically Taz only. So we do get this lockpick. So that's 2 of the 4 we get before going to S4. So we unlock this checkpoint, or I keep calling them checkpoints. We unlock that portal. I'm not used to doing commentary for this game anymore. We unlock the outfit cave. Too fast. In case it's not obvious, I do the swings there to time things properly. is you can actually leave the colliders there a little bit early before you actually see the flame. So it's just to speed things up in a consistent way. So that's all for Lonely Road right now. Let me double check my route. Yeah, so now we get the slope pick. And so our first item is well, technically our first item is tracker, but we don't count that. We don't talk about that. But our next item is chain, because as you can see right there, I am able to just hit chests through walls if they're right against the wall. So it does add up to some nice time save throughout. So I got the slope pick, then I go to D6. Alright, faster D6 key time. Bad RNG, that was a bad angle. I was too early, otherwise that would have worked. Bad angle. There we go. Ow. Good thing, it's a good thing you can't die in this game. Oh, actually, I have an idea. For a small time save, like half a second time save. Let me see how quick this key is. Okay, yeah, that's definitely worth it for later. So the way we route D6, we do part 1 right now to get ice right away. And we come back much later, like near the end of the run, or about halfway through. We come back after we get EFCS, just to speed up the second half of the dungeon. So that's why I got that key. There's 2 locked doors we have to go through to get to the boss. And this way I can use 2 keys instead of 1 plus an EFCS. So that saves the, I want to say that saves like 1 second from like the EFCS recoil. That's pretty much all it saves. But hey, I mean, that's still time save. Now we do some star stuff. The star route is still identical to how I've done it in the past. And I immediately forget the outfit. So this is our final lockpick for a while. We will be using all 4 of these when we get to S4 later. Which is actually not that far from now. So doing the meme of having the language in Swedish is actually throwing me off here because my visual cue isn't correct, because I line up with a certain spacing between the letters, and I can't do that because the letters are different. Guess I need to either learn Swedish or I have to change that. Not often a language can actually throw you off. Hey, let's see. Yeah, definitely worm. A little cool strat there. I love doing that. Very satisfying. So now we enter Crash Cave for one thing and one thing only. Pippin. I'm learning Swedish by the minute in this run. I have to remember how this puzzle works. Okay, hard puzzle. So all we do right now, we just get Fire Sword and leave. Again, that's another dungeon we come back to later. So now we go to Pepper Pane. Yeah, just to get Tome. Then we do early day. Hate this phase. So this here is going to be another case of chain saving us time. Nice snapback. I need to get used to the ice storage timing. Hey, I read 25% in that. That's the only thing I could read. Nice roll. That's our first outfit. Now for the hardest trick in the game. Nice, first try. Why can't I get that in runs? It's a very long name. So we get Fire Mace, which I almost called Force Wand for some reason. And we get our first Crayon. Why am I bad at this timing? So the thing I love about this run is that the intended last dungeon of the game becomes our first completed dungeon. Castle is our first boss. And then we immediately go to S4 after this. Okay, good RNG again, as always. have to get readjusted to the boss fights. Ow. Nice roll. So here's a fun time save. So since we only care about in-game time, this right here saves about 3 seconds. Oh wait, no, I have to actually take the portal out if I do this strat. Because it takes 6 seconds for the other chest to spawn, but it takes 3 seconds to re-enter the room. And by re-entering, it instantly spawns the other chest. So yeah, you skip like half of the chest spawn delay. That's one of the newest time saves we found, actually. Alright, so I do a little bit before going to S4. Okay, so I do the shard, then go straight to S4, and I need to remember to insert a key into a slot. That's the new rule change. Very important. Whoops. So by putting that key in that slot, the game will give me loot in the loot menu when I get it. Wasted lightning, but nothing we could do about that. I hate this room. Alright, so hopefully I have all the picks I need. I think I do. Or yeah, I do. Get the crayon. Yep. Nice, I just circled around the portal. Add RNG. Alright, worst room in the game. That was decent. I'll take that in a run. Also, a fun fact, awkward. So, unless I fail this run horribly, it's probably gonna be record, but I don't really care. I mean, I'm playing this on the mod, which currently is not allowed, so... But I estimate we have about 2.5 minutes of time save with the new rule change of skipping mecha buns. At least 2.5 minutes at my skill level. I did touch the checkpoint. for safety since I haven't done Simula in a while. I'll probably die here. Just missed the timing of the roll. How did that hit me? Low fight. Good RNG. I just have to guess where she's gonna be. Alright, at least I don't die. Well, I'm happy I don't die to Simula, even without practice. Yeah, so now, since I inserted that key, you'll see I have loot in the menu. That is very important for this new role. Whoops. Nice miss. And now we have Ice 2. Alright, what do I do now? Okay, so I do slope stuff and then D5. So right here, I actually warp. Really? Actually, I want to try something. This is probably going to be faster. Yeah, there we go. If I just angle it, I can do that better. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't do that. But when we warp there, that skips the 1 second recoil that EFCS gives you. There's a couple places in the run where we do that. So now we don't get the lower lockpick, because that's too slow. So we go straight to this crayon. So D5, we can take a nice shortcut with that chain. If you're better than me. So there's an RNG strat I can do here. Well, I mean, it worked, but that was very slow. That was not good RNG. And now, 18 minutes in, we're fighting our first regular boss. I've gotten the mushroom skip much more consistent lately. I need to retime that to see if that's faster than killing the bees. My favorite strat right here. And I failed it. No. Wait. Can this work? Let me phase to you, sir. No, it's not gonna work. It's so close. It's like one tile out of range. Or like half a tile. There we go. Easy game. And this is faster, like 1 second faster than doing the puzzle. Because the puzzle is slow. Alright, now we go back to D6. Oh, that was close. I almost killed the cowbone. Get out of my way. So this is why we put this dungeon off for later. Second boss hype. You have to be careful there to make sure that the rockets actually hit the chest after unlocking it, because they don't always do it depending on your angle. And this is another case where we skip the recoil. So that gives us headband 2. And now we never come back to mountain. So now I head to D7. Hey, Map Man. And we don't get the lockpick that's here. We used to, but not anymore. And I go to Pepperbean, right? Yeah. Now we get sound test. Another good use for chain. I hate when the cycle changes. I never know how to predict it. And this becomes our first lockpick in like 10 minutes. I really do like the movements done through the maze. And here it's actually faster to kill the cold nip than to EFCS. Whoops. So there we get secret art gallery, and now we do the crayon. And D7 has a more interesting route thanks to early EFCS. We just skip the entire dungeon. We do get one key though. I forgot to do this while out of bounds to avoid that from happening. So Lenny is the fastest boss to die, because you just damage tank. Or Lenny just gets bullied. And here's another example of warping. And we do get the lockpick down here. I'm still debating if this is the one to get, but it does seem like it's the fastest option. And now we head to art exhibit. I don't know why it didn't phase to the ice. That was weird. Yes, you did. You did good, Worm. We are proud of you. A little overpowered for these bosses, don't you think? I missed the ledge clip. I don't remember. I never remember the exact timing for getting that whenever I come back to runs. Right here, this should be shard number 16. If it's not, then that's awkward. Okay, yeah. Because we immediately use those 16 to enter S2 now. So it's very important you don't miss a single shard. And that's the last, or no, second to last lockpick we get. And here's the first example of big time save. The new rules. So here we just warp out right after getting headband. Or dynamite. So we're in this dungeon for all of like 20 seconds. Alright, time save. Yay. And this is the last thing we do in Fancy. Very useful item there is Tracker 2. Most important item. Saves the run, honestly. But this route wouldn't work without trackers. Okay, what do I do now? S1. Or no, I do Frozen. Frozen Detour. Ow. Now we do S1. This angle sucks. Okay, first try. Nice. Never mind, the angle's easy. Yeah, that's all I do there. Then I go to D1, right? Yeah. So now, Tracker 2 was important. Tracker 3 is just completely useless. And Biodlo 2 is my hardest fight of the regular bosses. Because of Stunlock. Like that. I don't know how you do this fight fast. I need to practice it. Now we finish up Fluffy's stuff. Ow. Same exact thing happened there in PB. Am I getting lightning here? Nope. And now we mostly finish up Star. I need to find a consistent way to get that EFCS. Brutala Oasin. And we skip this lockpick. The last pick we get is the coast one. Alright, can I get this dumb strat? I'm not gonna go for that anymore, it's not worth it. Not until it's understood more. I got it in PB though, so that kinda sucks. Force 3 hype. And that's like half a second faster than doing the puzzle, if even that. And this is our last lockpick. I forgot I'm not supposed to warp there. I love how I didn't hit it at all. That's another one I need to get consistent. Awkward. Hold on, I want to try something. Okay, yeah, it can hit all the way across. Although it's not worth it. I forgot you you still have to go around even with the FCS. Alright, so after all that, so I did the vault. Okay, I go to star and do D4 and then finish up, or then do S3. Okay, cool game. So we do get 2 keys in this dungeon. And here's the final boss. I guess technically that guy is the final boss, or unless you count Dream World. Where did my dynamite go? I placed a 3rd dynamite, but it never spawned. Die something. So here's our last non-Dream World dungeon. Hey, I didn't forget any shards. And that's our last crayon. And that's our last upgrade. Well, second to last. We still need to get Chain from Avalop. This is where we go now. Now that's our last item. And here's the best part of the run. Alright, see you guys in 7 minutes. So, I can say, is at this moment, I'm about 10 seconds ahead of PB. But, I mean, it's a derust, so it's whatever. Like, I've made plenty of mistakes in here. And I will be losing time in Dreamworld to PB, because I have fewer lockpicks than what PB had. Since, 2 years ago, when my PB was, we got all lockpicks. Even though it's actually slower to get them all. But at this moment, I'm like 9 seconds ahead, so. I still remember the one run I did where I forgot a crayon, and I didn't notice until like halfway through this wait. I'm like, oh, I'm not at full health. Needless to say, that run kind of died. Kind of hard to recover when you've lost like 5 minutes in a 1-hour run. Hey, less than a minute left. Alright, so I haven't done that guy in forever. I'm kind of scared right now. Thankfully, touching the checkpoint doesn't lose time, since we don't warp out. Alright, any second now. There we go. Whoa, what is this place? I don't think I've ever been here. Alright, wish me luck. I'll need it. That's bad. Alright, I mostly recovered. Gonna have to play it safe at the end here, though. Yeah, I figured. That's kind of an impossible situation. Trying to go fast while also playing it safe during this fight. I messed up one phase, and because of that, I died. That's how close this fight is to not being possible with this strat. Basically, if your alignment gets messed up, you gotta reset. So the way this fight works, I'll just briefly explain it. So you need to phase through the green and the horizontal reds. Both of those will, if they hit you, they will push you to the side. And you want to stay centered in the fight as much as possible so that you can get all 5 rockets to hit them each time. If you get moved out of the center, it's much harder to ensure all 5 rockets hit. I don't really have a good consistent way to get all 5 to hit from a like diagonal or corner. So yeah, it's very important I stay centered as much as possible. So you phase through those and those. The rest you can hit just fine. That's bad. Yeah. The timing is so hard. This is by far the hardest part of the run when you're derusting. You have to practice this fight alone before you can really derust a full run. Well, needless to say, I'm not 9 seconds ahead anymore. And actually, I was more than that. I think I was like 15. Not that it matters. So those have to hit you. There's no way around it. So you just kind of have to hope that they don't mess you up too much. But I figured out what I was doing wrong to begin with. I was just timing it slightly differently. Although I don't know what went wrong there. That wasn't really my fault. I timed it right. Alright, another solid attempt. There we go. Bad. I do need to practice that. I'll do that after this run, I think. Definitely the weakest point of my run currently. Alright, more waiting. But yeah, each of those phases, to dodge, or you're not actually dodging the attack, you're just, specifically what you're doing, you need to time the phase right after the greens hit you, but before the horizontal reds hit you. That way the greens will just knock you back, straight back, and it'll ignore the reds, the red knockback. So, and that's like I want to say it's like a 200 millisecond window between the greens and the reds hitting you. So yeah, you have like maybe 100 frames where you can do that, where you can time it. That's why it's kind of hard. Really have to focus on the timing. And then for the final part, like once you get all the hits in, and when the second phase starts, you basically do what I tried to do, and you have a little bit of time after finishing an EFCS hit, where you can move forward before the two horizontal reds hit you. And if you position yourself correctly, they'll just circle around you and not actually hit you. And when you could stay centered for the entirety of the fight. That's ideally what happens. It's not usually what works out, though. Kind of hard to readjust that position at that point. Alright, so Dream World. I haven't done this in a long time. Whoops. Great start. Very great start. I don't need that card. Yeah, so I use a key there, and then I use a pick down here. So yes, we have 4 picks for all of Dream World, which is kind of worrying. Do I remember my strat here? Okay. It took me a minute, but I remembered. Why do I always forget how this works? Okay, I remembered. At least I'm quickly remembering stuff, so that's good. Alright, hopefully I don't die. Alright, I am good. Not bad scullies, actually. It was a bad start, but when second half was solid, I think. Whoops. I hate this doorway. Why is it a unique doorway? So for those who don't know, this doorway has the largest hitbox of any, or has the largest collider of any doorway in the game. It's very unique for that reason. It makes it awkward phasing through it. Because you have to be like perfectly centered to be able to get through it. Very annoying. Feldrom. Hey, Antigram is... I can read that. Wow. What am I doing? I don't have ice. So we use one pick here. Whoops. I forgot how this game works. I actually forgot the dungeon order. No, we don't do Quietus yet. I did not mean to do that. This is not rando. This is not rando. You can tell I've done Syncope more in rando than I have in runs recently. I don't have ice. Again, this is not rando. How many times do I have to tell myself and that's in this dungeon? We could. So, the current mod doesn't allow for it. So we'd have to, like, downgrade. Well, I guess I can just make a quick patch. I forgot. I do this. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. Why did I do that? Whatever. I just tried to place ice on that, like I do in rando. Cool game. Am I gonna get this first try? I did. Very nice. Surprised I remembered that. This is another one of those things that I always forget whenever I return. Okay, let's see if I remember the Quietus route. So we use 2 picks in here. I hate these arch triangles. Alright, now for the dumb tree. Not a dumb tree, what do you know? Alright, I got all but 2 cards. So technically not hundo, but I don't care. Bad run anyways. Too early on the dynamite there. GG, final boss defeated. So 98% and 106 whatever. And according to my own progress thing, it's 66%. But see, we get loot now, so that's good. So yeah, I want to practice that guy. No, I'm just going to do it on this file. See, why did that not work? Music gets very annoying when I'm practicing this. Now we get these wonderful ambient sounds. I don't understand why that just doesn't work sometimes. Maybe I'm just doing it a little bit too late. Yeah, I think I was just doing it late. Why did I release the button? Okay, I think I know what I was doing wrong. I was too slow. Alright, that's not bad. I want to try something. I want to see if I can get some consistent thing working for the final 2 red ones. I was too slow. I do have to be pretty quick to recharge every EFCS to get this to work. Yeah, I'm right there. I already missed it because it didn't register my button press. Or there. Well, I don't need to rev EFCS here, right? I can just, you know, win by doing nothing. That what Jenny Berry does. I was a little bit late on the dodge there. I need to not swing there. I need to delay the swing. Because for some reason, you get pushed back from him. Which should not happen. That's bad game design. I don't know. I don't know if I could do anything about those last 2 rides. You see, that's the problem right there. If I fail to... I missed 1 rocket. And because of that, I die. I mean, you see, he's 1 rocket away from dead. He has, like, no health left. So if I fail to correctly realign after those last 2 reds hit me, then I pretty much die. There's nothing I can do about it. Either I die or I lose several seconds. Just due to, like, playing it extra safe here. So, I need some way to deal with the last 2. Wrong button. That is not my phase button. I think I'm gonna try something that's slow, but it will pretty much guarantee that I'm safe. Or at least I think it will. Okay, no, yeah, I still can't start charging it there. I have to wait for them to not be behind me. That's lame. I have to, like, go, like, 10 seconds without doing any damage for this to work. I don't know if that's worth it for the safety. I mean, that's, like, negating most of the time save that doing this whole strat saves. That was too early. Because this strat only saves like 10 seconds over doing it a safer way. But, I mean, that's a lot of time save for the most scripted fight in the game, so it's very good to do this. I don't know when I can do a hit there. I don't want to go 10 seconds without hitting him. Too early. It didn't even touch me. That's a glitch. See, that's what I was talking about. See how they're circling me now? That lets me get one extra hit in without getting misaligned. So if I could pull that off consistently at the end of the first cycle, that'll guarantee I can always get through. It's just a matter of how do I do that consistently without sacrificing like 10 seconds. Well, at least there I was able to realign. See, not a worry at all. I just don't know how I do that consistently. Maybe I do just have to practice the realign rather than trying to avoid realigning. Oh, I missed one, so I'm gonna die. Oh wait, no, it still worked. Why did that still work? It shouldn't have. Oh, that worked. Yeah, that worked, actually. That worked really well. If I got the EFCS off before it hit me, that would have been perfect. I want to try that again. Why does the game just ignore inputs sometimes? Okay, so right here I step forward. Wait, no, I need to be slower, actually. I need to delay the step forward. That's so hard. Actually, what if I try to turn around so I don't hit him with the mace? Well, the problem with turning around is I'm going to be moving downwards, and that's probably not going to help. See, that worked. I can't rely on getting that consistently. Can I warp? That's not... yeah. I don't know the timing. I have one more idea. Helps if I look at the game sometimes. There we go. No, why did it still hit me? I don't have a hitbox. That was so close. I blame Jenny Berry. She has a fatter hitbox. She needs to lose some weight so I can play this game. All that ice cream she's been eating. Okay, I can't step forward a second time. That was too early. Or I didn't hold it long enough that time. How do I hit him without angling? This fight is so technical, I hate it. I hate it. Like, I love it because it is such a technical fight. It's the most advanced fight in the game. But it's for that same reason that I hate it. Makes it the hardest fight. Thank you for the good luck, worm. Even though this fight has no luck at all. If I waited a little bit, that would have worked. Okay. That was weird. Nice phase. Nice button. The one thing this game really needs is input, like, remembering your inputs. So in that case, like, when I entered the room, I was already holding EFCS, but it didn't do anything because I held it like a frame too early. It should remember that I held it and trigger the action when it can. I don't like taking damage. I don't like this fight. And again, I couldn't do EFCS. Yeah, EFCS is completely disabled right now. I just hate that if you take a single hit during this, the entire thing gets messed up. You have to literally do it perfectly or you're just gonna die. Hey, remember, I made the push to include Remedy. Hundo would be better without Remedy. I ruined it. No idea what went wrong there. Okay, apparently EFCS has the power to move you to the side. That's what happened there. Okay, that kind of worked. Oh no, I died. So I think that worked. Can I do it again, though? No. Because the way you get hits is random. Nothing in this game is consistent at all. See, that's why it's important you stay perfectly centered. Because what happened there, the greens pushed me just slightly to the side. And the problem that happens when that happens is when the horizontal reds come by, they will be at different timings, and you can't dodge them both. So one of the reds will push you even further. So it is important to stay centered. That's the whole point of this strat. Not my fault. I don't know what to do there. There's like nothing you can do. You just have to hope you can realign. Like that. See, that worked fine. That is an ideal fight. That should be good enough. Alright, can I get it one more time? Nice. Well, that's 3 in a row. That's not bad. I'm gonna try one more idea, and this one's just stupid. Wait, what? Hold on. Why do I have Dynamite 4? Alright, this is just for memes. I want to see if I can, like, be partially clipped into the wall and avoid all damage. Well, you don't take damage. It's not gonna... I'm not through enough to, where the projectiles can, get through. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can stay partially into the wall. Maybe if I do like one fly glitch. I hate fly glitch. Imagine adding fly glitch to Hundo just to make it better. Why am I messing this up? Fun fact though, since I'm doing this, this is actually where I found fly glitch. I was just messing around out of bounds here. And eventually I noticed it was higher than the palm of the hands, like that. Alright, finally got it. Alright. So theoretically, if I partially clip into the wall, I shouldn't get teleported down. Yeah. Oh wait, I messed up. Alright, I have an idea. It's gonna be kind of awkward to align properly. I don't know if I can. I'm trying to like get to the side of the ice block. I mean, theoretically... No, projectiles still can't get through. Badge. Why do there have to be walls in a boss arena? That's bad game design again. How far does this lightning go? Oh, we can see how far the force bowls go. Isn't there a way to enable controls during free cam? I don't think so. It should be. It goes pretty far. I never forgot Worm. I just didn't code it. I don't get paid enough to know everything Matra's done. It would be funny though if you could still like hit him while you're in the wall. But it's not possible. Ludo pays us in love and compassion. Why does this not work? Oh, wait, no, it's because of the doorway. Nice glitch. Wait, what? Why did it go... Oh, I'm under the floor. Interesting. That's new. I have no idea how I pulled that off. This game is bad and won't let me place ice here. Alright, now we're talking. Hey, buddy. This is as close as I can get to him without getting hit. And I can't hit him, unfortunately. Yeah, if I go any higher, I just clip back up. Even the explosion doesn't hit him. You need some way to attack vertically in this game. Because, you know, verticality is a big part of this game. Find it everywhere. Yeah, it definitely needs to be like negative 1.5. Ow. Alright, what do I want to do with the last 2 hours? I could do another practice. I don't know. Either that or I'm gonna switch to AOC. Alright, which that guy is more powerful? We're answering science's most desired questions, or answers. He is, apparently. Feels bad. Wrong thing. I'm the stronger one. You can stack the screen shake. Yeah, you could tell it's more screen shake than normal. And I can also make it last longer. So it's trying to equip the outfit 3 times. I want to get all 5 rockets to hit. Just missed it. There we go. That's a lot of screen shake. It's been a while since I've used this. Glad to know this code still works, this ancient code. Are we ready for screen shake? Oh, and this is gonna last a long time too. It's gonna be like a minute of screen shake. Assuming they do detonate at some point. I feel like it's already been a minute. I think the code isn't fully working. Oh, there we go. I have made a mistake. This is gonna take forever. Alright, we are finally, after all of that, we are finally the potato. Because we weren't before, but now we absolutely are. Oh really? I didn't even see that. Wait, where does it say that? Or are you like referring to in the code? Oh yeah, in that, which I always forget exists. Wait. Oh, these are just items. Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, I think I remember when Motra made that, and I think it actually is 5 years. Like, it's not just a joke, it would actually take 5 years. If I remember what that is. Oh, this is gonna be another intense one. Imagine capping projectiles only at 20. Only a little bit of screen shake. Well, let's take it further. Alright, how bad can this be? Give it some time. It'll need it. That didn't sound like 500 hitting. Though I will admit, I didn't count each sound. Alright, we saw 1 frame of the screen shake. Oh, I want to try something. So you know how when you hit this, I guess you have to hit it melee. Yeah, I want to hit it like multiple times. Well, it did say it twice. Okay, it does repeat the message. I should have lowered the projectile count. Oh, it doesn't do anything with the FCS. Didn't do anything that time. I wish there was some secret puzzle solution to this, since you can actually solve it with glitches. Oh, I don't remember how this part works. Oh wait, yeah. Mistakes were made. I keep forgetting to lower the effect. Oh yeah, true, if you have ice, yeah. And also button phase, though. Yeah. Wait, does the rock actually press a button? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Why is that never used? Because all other objects that are not blocks don't push buttons. So this is like a special object. Interesting. Oh wait, yeah, that doesn't allow for placing it anywhere. I'm not bored at all, don't worry. I can't phase to an enemy through an ice block. Why else do I play this game? I still want to understand why you can't phase to certain blocks. Such as these. Like, there's nothing internally that differentiates them from a regular ice block. That's what makes it so confusing. Because I can phase to that, no problem. But I can't phase to these. And there's no difference between them. Or, well, there is a difference between an ice block from Ice Ring, but there's no difference between the dungeon ice blocks versus these ones. But one you can phase to, one you can't. I have no idea where I am. What should we add to extra to do? You don't say. I really do want to finish this command. Very useful. Oh yeah, I can't disable it. Yeah, there's no difference in the collider types. I don't know what the difference between these are. By the way, Worm, since you've played with sprites and stuff more than I have, do you have a suggestion for like how to make this look better? Because what I've done is each hitbox just creates a shape, and there's different shapes based on the collider type. So like idle is a cylinder, but like for stuff like walls, which is just a flat texture, could I just like make a plain sprite and like offset that so it's always in front of the wall? I mean, I don't want to put more work into just the visuals of this though. And it's just the walls that look bad. How do you mean to use a grid? Because a grid, I don't think a grid would work that well for moving objects such as idle. Well, each object, like if, let's talk about these blocks. So each of these blocks have their own hitbox. So like these two blocks, these are two separate hitboxes. It's not just one combined hitbox. That's what you're asking? Why is there a trigger here? What? What is that? Yeah, there's just a random trigger. I want to look into this. It's probably nothing, just some like random object that's unaccounted for in my code. Oh no, is this the point where this starts turning into a dev stream? Now, what room is this? Okay. No, see, for the dev streams, you gotta do my nerd emote. The only time you're allowed to use that. Also, ice blocks don't look that good in Unity. Like, they don't get the lighting properly. But yeah, so, it's the left one. So something right here has a special collider. I'm gonna disable the ice block in question. I'm not able to select anything there. Is that it? I'll check the other colliders. Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, it's a move effect area. That's why it's a trigger. Yeah, you can see right here, it is a trigger. So for one tile, you step on stone. The rest of it, you don't. Yeah, that's weird. Why? Why is it just there and not up here? Like, I would understand it for stepping on stone if you're like it's changing the stepping sound effect on this part. But how does it work up here if there's no trigger here? And what about this one? That's weird. It might be. I mean, generally, the sizes that are shown with the hitbox viewer are mostly accurate, at least. Like, I do believe that is the accurate size. Yeah, it is. The extents are only 0.5, which is one tile. So it is only one tile. Let me see if there's another one somewhere. Okay, yeah, so it's just not finding the other one. Like, my hitbox overlay isn't adding the trigger for this one. And there's one here as well. So yeah, there are 3 triggers in here. For some reason, it just sees this one, though. But yeah, each of these 3 are the stepping areas. So yeah, when you step off of this tile, this one, or this one, it'll switch to the stone stepping sound. Nothing else interesting about the colliders in this room? Yeah, I really need to finish this. There's so much I need to do with E2D, it's overwhelming. So much I need to do in life. I really do want to get back to the modding, since it has been like a month and a half. But I don't know how to find the time for it. Well, Worm, something I did want to bring up today. So you've been wanting to make the UI for the new mode selection screen, right? Because we are to the point where that will need to get done pretty soon. Because what I said about the current version not supporting rando is because of this. And let me delete this. That's why it doesn't currently support it. I overwrote the mute audio too. I overwrote the game modes thing to test enemy rando, because currently enemy rando can't be loaded in with the current mode selection UI. So it's either we have enemy rando with the new menu, or we have regular rando right now. So we do need... It is time where we are gonna need that extra menu. We should talk to Matra about it first, because I have no idea how the item rando works. That's all of his code, and he will need to make changes to make the settings work with the custom menu. So he will have to be working with us on that. Otherwise, we won't get item rando for a while. Unless we kind of keep both menu types in use, which would be weird. I don't know. What do you mean you don't get it? Like, you don't understand the UI stuff? It's so cool that we have custom UI. We just need it to automatically translate with the language. I have no idea how to do that. Well, actually, I know the file that's used for translation. Like, I know the class used, but I don't know how to make use of it. I don't even remember if enemy rando works currently. No, it doesn't look like it. Still have more work to do on it. Unless these happen to be vanilla fish buns. Oh, it did actually. No. I thought these were different safety jennies, but no, they still attack. Yes, currently enemy rando isn't working. You don't understand why we can't spawn the menu when you click on enemy rando option. Well, I'm not a fan of requiring both menus to be in use. Because we really should only have the one menu. And also, I would have... Oh yeah, here's why. So the current mode menu, it doesn't really support loading in custom menus, because I wrote an entirely different system to support that. So yes, we could just, kind of cheese it in, but as far as like getting the animation, like the slide effect and stuff like that, and for the return menu to work, basically for the menu to work with Ludo's UI system, it has to use my menu system. So it's kind of complicated. There could probably be a way to make the current mode selection UI use it, but I don't really know where to begin with that. Because that's like trying to combine two different systems. Get some music. But I really do like this UI. Maybe I'll try to do some modding tomorrow after AOC. Or before. I do want to get back to finishing stuff. If I remember correctly, where I left off with the current enemy rando, bosses have been put on hold for a minute. I gotta fix some issues with those. Monochrome should work. Invincible enemies requires logic, so that's disabled for now. Shuffling AI is done. And immunities, statuses, and drops are all randomized now. And we have one random surprise currently. And a spoiler log works. And it's currently no logic, so it's already no logic by default. I don't actually do the health multiplier yet. That's a simple thing to implement. And I believe I have most randomization types done. I might have them all done, I don't remember. And the seeding is done. So it's mostly done. I just have a lot of bug fixing to do. Particularly with the bosses. But yeah, I think I'll try to get back to the modding tomorrow. I'll set things up tonight to get back to it, so I can stream it tomorrow, possibly. Kinda sad I didn't get around to AOC today, but it's kind of too late to really start that up now. I'd only be able to do an hour. Hyperduce are also Swedish, or just not a word. Probably just not a word. Isvarm. Locket. Phantom. Much simpler than English. Brutalis. The Jellos are monsters. Axrot. Semester. How does berry translate to semester? That's like an entirely different word in English. Lenny. One of the few vanilla names that are not translated. No, Tipsy isn't either. Hey, look, it's me. Yeah, this is still the Steam background. It would be cool if we could set up like all of these custom models and textures as like alternate variants, but that would be a lot of work. Because like that fish one looks really cool. That middle one. I would have loved to have more fish bun variety. I wonder what that safety Jenny would have been. That's like a dangerous safety Jenny. The complete opposite. Evil safety Jenny, perhaps? And what are these things? Like all of these in the middle were like completely unused. Some dice block enemy. Danger Jenny. We should have that. There does need to be an opposite to there needs to be a counterpart to Safety Jenny. It would just feel so right. Dangerous Trail. Looks like they really nerfed Lenny. Cyber Jenny may have had lightsabers. Yeah, Lenny went through a lot of incarnations. Who would this have been? Probably a separate boss. I like that one. The diamond crystal. Diamond Diamblo. Wait, Tipsy bot? Oh yeah. I didn't even recognize that as Tipsy at first. What would this Jenny have been? Bomb Jenny? Actually, yeah, 'cause she's wearing the whole bomb costume. Yeah, so we missed out on Bomb Jenny. I have no idea what this would have been. Andy Jenny. I think they definitely chose the right name for Slayer Jenny. Of these four, it's definitely the most fitting one. I mean, just calling them Puffy Jennies wouldn't have worked. They're too aggressive for that. It would just make them feel less powerful. It would have been cool if we got more Buntars. I like this concept. With the sword, it looks cool. The bunless. The most offensive thing I've ever seen. I love the Fire Mace artwork here. Very sharp. Pretty Palace. Troll Forest. See, I would have loved the mall dungeon. It just looks like it just stands out so much. I think it would have been very interesting having that in. I hope we could get something similar to that in ID3. Something focused more on verticality. That's like my most wanted thing for ID3. I have no idea what this would have been. Interesting. They originally had the Pepper Pain, or well, in this case, Vitamin Hills, less vitamin-y. Wonder why they changed it to salsa. Because personally, I think that looks better, but that's just because it's new, different. What does that sign say? Something volcano. Something that starts with a W. Banana Mountain. Fruit Mine. Oh, that's why. They originally planned on it being Fruit Mine. I guess they just changed it to bananas at some point. Also, that's interesting what they had, I mean, granted, it's just a concept, but that they had the waterfall going into the lava. I find that interesting. I actually like this concept, like this color to Lonely Road better than what we actually got. I think it is more like atmospheric to me. Just having the better, like having that shade of blue would have been a bit better in my opinion. This kind of looks like Autumn Climb, just more like spring climb. And the poor upside down fish bun. So we didn't get this, or yeah, I don't think a mimic would be close enough to that to count that as a mimic. So we never saw that. This robot. This or this, unless that's some form of an ogler, perhaps, but that's a stretch. Happy Sun. Oh yeah, I just saw these. We never got the angry flowers. Well, they surprisingly did implement most of their flooded basement ideas. In fact, they have all of them. Oh, and they have like only some of the art exhibit ideas, or at least they changed them more. I can't read all the text. Most expensive, exclusive, expensive heart. Cheese, greater. I can't read the last word. Oh, accident. I guess that's an ear. I can't read the last word of this exhibit. The future of something with that starts with M-A-M. Like Mamano or something? I don't know. Gumball dispenser. That's the Grand Library exterior. We didn't really get any of these others. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, good catch. Yeah, but that is House on the Hill. I really do like Simula's design. One of my favorite, like, enemy designs in the game. Jenny Bee and Jenny Snail. Or Slug, I guess. So they already planned on Jenny Shark. We've gotten two different concepts for Jenny Shark. And this one's supposedly very early. Would have been interesting if we had a city area. You could roll into enemies. That'd be great. Why didn't they implement that? Missed opportunity. I like how they were thinking of speedrunning too. Though to be fair, we don't actually roll off slopes because phase rolling is faster. It feels bad. Yeah, I don't think the magic would have worked well, in my opinion. I just don't feel... I don't know. I don't like the idea of magic being tied to an amulet. I just feel like it should be a different item. It 1,000 years ago, crew. This is so hard to read. I don't like just lined maps. I don't know if I can really spot any differences. I mean, this is lonely. Forbidden area. Yeah, this is still Pepperpain Mountain. They have the trail and the rest of it. This seems like a pretty late game map. So at this point, they already knew where everything was going to be. Yeah, I'm not seeing any real differences. Even had this little area for Avalop. I know at one point they had like 2 additional shortcuts going through Fluffy to South Fluffy. So we could have had like twice as many shortcuts there. Looks like this map still only has the 2 in endgame. Yeah, so that goes to Fancy, this goes to Staff Area. Even have the trees by where Dreamworld is. Have the alcove for S1. Yeah, this is definitely like at the end of development. This was just a rough draft for the overworld map. Wonder if any of the shortcuts changed. At first glance, I'm not seeing any having changed. But I also don't have them all memorized. I know this triangle is correct. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that that's correct. And the items look mostly correct. Oh, interesting. You notice the names. Like, Coast is still Candy Coast. And it's still Vitamin Hills. So even though the maps were likely made most of the way through development, they still had the previous names. So I'm wondering how late into development they changed the names. Oh hey, I just noticed they did the same abbreviations we do. D4, D7. What do I do for secrets? Um, SD1. Okay, they were close. We just cut off one letter. Look at them using speedrun lingo. What is all this about the deeps down here? where former Colossus is. I mean, it's deep 7, 17, 18, 20, and 23, I think. I can't zoom in, unfortunately. Are there really that many portal worlds in that area? No, it's just 3. You have former Colossus, Widow City, which I know is deep 20. I don't know what former Colossus is. And Cave of Mystery. Oh yeah, and somewhere. So that's 4. Am I missing one? Maybe they're counting the minigame as a portal world there? I don't know. What is Deep 23? Believe it or not, I don't have all of the numbers memorized. Oh yeah, Abandoned House, that's what it is. Okay, so there are 5. I just forgot about the house being one of them. And yeah, Deep 7 is former Colossus. 17 is somewhere. Or no, 17 is Cave of Mystery. And 18 is somewhere. So yeah, they had all the deeps correct at this point. Yeah, so this seems very late into development. It's like they already had everything finalized in the world. So I'm really surprised they still had the old names for Candy Coast and Vitamin Hills. Interesting. Wonder if any of the shards moved. Oh, and what are the numbers in Slope? Is Slope the only area with numbers? No, Coast has them. Worm, you're a designer. What do numbers mean? Because like I see 4, 5, 3 in Slope around Force Wand. There's 2 2s here. Well, they're not always around caves, though. Or maybe. No, I don't think they're caves. Because, like, this is a cave right here. A cave, or Cave K, which is Secret Shard. There's no number near that, though. And I don't know how well you guys can see the numbers on stream, since it's so small. Like, even I can barely see them. Hey, Gigo? Yeah, I'm just going through, like, in detail, the art. Trying to see any differences. And as far as my run earlier, it was like a 106, because I died to that guy, like, multiple times. But I practiced him, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I just don't know what the small numbers are, that's the only thing. And I'm not seeing any shards that moved around. It seems they did have every single item finalized. Even had Warp Garden. Yeah, I'm surprised at how final this was. Yeah, you might just not be able to see the numbers well on stream. Like I said, I can barely see them. I'll have to like get the actual texture for this and post it on Discord. Warp Garden Trail. You mean this line? So that would be C. I don't know if you can see that, but it says C in Warp Garden. C in Mountain. But no, it's still going to Mountain in the same spot. It just like turns into a straight line here. So yeah, that still goes to the same area. Yeah, there's really nothing different about this map. I mean, they did change the area by the frozen warp just slightly. It's like a smaller section of the map. Yeah, I just find it interesting that they still had the beta names for Pepper Pain and Coast. Well, let's move on. Oh yeah, this one. I remember looking through this. Still don't know how to read all of it. Because I remember we talked about this part of the image on Discord and got some answers for it, but I forgot what they were. So yeah, that's the start. Key here, key up there. Yeah, that's correct. The crayon is there. Tracker. Or no, this is the tracker room. Yeah, X is the breakable wall. I want them to make ID3 so bad. Like, there's a dungeon concept. This one. The mall dungeon. I would love that in ID3. I want a vertical dungeon. I think it'd be a really good concept. I'm really sad we didn't get that. Like, we didn't get more verticality in ID2. Unfortunately, we don't get any info or any images on the Dream World content. Wish we did. Oh, hey, here they use speedrun lingo perfectly. So on the development map, they abbreviate secret dungeons as SD1. You know, SD1, SD2. Here they actually do S1 and S2. But when they cut off the D in for the regular dungeons. Yeah, so most of these at first glance look the same. So it would take some time to figure out if there is a difference. I mean, it's kind of hard to read. Even S4 looks unchanged. Yeah. What is the moon icon? What is that supposed to represent? Moon symbol. And there's potato. Ribbon. Rings. Hourglass. Yeah, I can't make out what the top right one is. That's supposed to be like boss key or something. All I know is it starts with a B. And snake. What is this texture? Oh, I can tell that this isn't test room. Or a different version of it, at least. Because the buttons are different. So we know they did use test room. Alright. That is all the info there. I kind of want to do another run, but it's late. I don't know. Here, I'll do a little bit more that guy practice, and I'll end it for the night. Alright, I don't need display capture anymore. I need health. Minor detail. I forgot the command. I definitely do need to practice him more before I am confident with him in runs, but at least I've gotten it 3 times in a row, so I'm a bit happier about it. I at least shouldn't die multiple times in a run, maybe just once. Yeah. I'm getting better at him. Nice EFCS rev there, just ignored my button. bad. Whoops. So that's one fail. It's the best language, that's why. I mean, I don't need to read the game, so I figure why not support Sweden? But no, it's just cosmetic. I figure why not? Just for the memes. Alright, I'm definitely getting better at realigning after taking the final hit there. I'm much more confident with this fight now. Oh yes, because we totally have ace in this game. That would make this game so much better. Yeah, see, that's perfect alignment. I'm like perfectly centered. A little bit further to the right, but this will still work. The realignment there isn't too scary now. Alright, one more time. Mr. Potato is no longer that scary. It's always hard coming back to him when I'm derusting. I always have to spend a day practicing him. Definitely the hardest fight for me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have the other cheats on. Whoops. Alright, so I'll probably do I'll probably do more. Yeah, I'll try to get back into doing the dev streams. I'll try it tomorrow after doing some Age of Calamity. Um I'll probably try to squeeze in an ID2 run tomorrow. Well, another derust. But I'm definitely happy with this route. It still feels weird leaving the secret dungeons without doing Mecha Bun, but I mean, it's like 2 minutes of time saved, so I'll take it. And at least I got the Dream World route down with the lockpicks. S1, 2, 3. Yeah, here, I'll show it. I'll just do them real quick. So for S1, and let me disable cheats. I don't even know what vanilla is. I'm just gonna do 5. Alright. So I did change the route here slightly. So what I used to do is I would go down. I would just go through this door and go to the prior room. And go around that way. I timed it earlier today, and it's about the same speed. There's like pretty much no difference between going left or going this way. So my preference is to just go this way. I should probably get a more precise timing though, just to be sure. Then S2 is super quick. Yeah, S2 is the simplest one for sure. Wonder if it'd be faster to go out of bounds there to hit the door. Why do I still have infinite or instant dynamite? That needs to get fixed. And S3 is pretty simple. I mean, S3 is the exact same up until you would normally head to the boss. Like, there's no difference other than you just leave after ice. Ow. I can't do the trick here because of my broken dynamite right now. Used to do boss before ice. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And I'll just quickly go through the Dreamworld route. Just so you know the lockpick route. So we enter Dreamworld with 4 lockpicks. Let me restart the game to fix my dynamite, so I can actually do storage properly. Okay, so for BT, we get this key. Nice warp. Use the key there. Then 1 lockpick here. And the rest is pretty straightforward. Then we do antigram. So for antigram, we use 1 pick and 3 keys. So that's our first key. Nice. Bad angle. I did the same thing. Fine, I'll do it with the other ice block. Except I broke it. There. Easy game. So we actually get the upper key here, because it's faster than on the right side. This key is actually... The key on the left is actually 1 second faster than the one on the right, if I remember correctly. There's a better way to do that top left key. If you have a video of it, I'd be interested to see it. Phase onto the slabs and stay on them. Oh, like that? Slab on the right of the lower white platform. Oh, also I wonder, if I go out of bounds, how far do I have to go? Okay, I can't just clip back in. Not one of those rooms that has no walls. It's a big room. Yeah, that can work. A bit riskier to do fast. As I've failed it 3 times in a row. What if I push this down once? Can I do a faster phase? Is that faster, pushing that down once? Nice roll. This is so awkward doing it fast. Like a weird angle. It's definitely fast, but it takes some getting used to. Just phase up twice from there. Yeah, that's true. In fact, you can just do it once. I don't like this angle. Yeah, I like that. That's not too bad. And if you want to be a wimp, you can just do it this way. Which I might start off with, until I really need the time save. Yeah. Well, so with that, that's definitely faster than the right key. But anyways, you use a pick there, and get this card. And yeah, the rest is obvious. And you get this key. Then Syncope is pretty much the same as it's always been. We just get the 1 key. Syncop. Excuse me, sir. Why did you clip me back out? Nice roll. Then you leave and re-enter and get the other card. And Wizardry Lab, I mean, obviously no keys, so it's very straightforward. I forget, do we have a faster way to do the end puzzle? I don't remember if you found a better strat for that. I hate this diagonal so much. What am I doing? I forgot the card in my test earlier. Nice void. So yeah, I don't know if this is still the fastest way to do this room. So I don't see any way it can really be faster. And Quietus route, we use our final 2 picks here. And we get both left keys. Ignore both of the right ones. Why did I put the ice there? So yeah, we warp after getting that card. Then go back to the main room. Wonder if it's faster to kill the arch triangles when I'm entering that room, since they're both closer to this door. I think it is. Now for the dumb tree collision. So yeah, 4 picks for Dreamworld, 4 for S4. So 8 picks total. I lost a run a long time ago by missing that last card and hitting that portal. I almost did it again. So yeah, I think I am pretty satisfied with the lockpicks that we get. We've done a lot of timing to ensure that they are the fastest and faster than the keys. Oh, and for S4, I'm not going to show it, but we get the key after the Dark Oglers. So the first key we come to, we get that in the 4 crystal room. Then we get all the other keys after, all 5 keys after the yellow warp. And we use 4 picks. So a total of 6 keys and 4 picks. Or no, I don't want to use that command in here. It'll be disgusting. Alright, anyways. I need to eat, and it is late. So, yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I will probably... well, I don't know, Worm. I don't know when you would be available for co-op Age of Calamity, but let me know when, and we can do that. Then I'll probably do an ID2 practice run sometime during tomorrow's stream. And maybe get back into ID2 modding after that. I need to figure out what I'm doing with enemy rando. Need to fix the bugs with the bosses. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you tomorrow.